Hello. I know the lighting is weird down here, but I have the energy for a floor chat today, so that's what we're doing. Thank you to all of you who have reached out because you remember that in 2020 I lived in Minneapolis and you wanted to check in on how I was doing. I do not live in Minneapolis anymore, but I do still live in Minnesota, and the honest truth is that I don't leave my house very often, so I am not personally interacting frequently or being exposed to frequently the presence of United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement officers or U.S. Border Patrol officers. That doesn't mean they're not in my city. I know people who have seen them. My interaction has mostly been spending too much time on social media and seeing pictures of my old neighborhood, of businesses I used to drive past every time I went to my P.O. box, these places that I recognize and that I know being the backdrop for pretty horrific things. So I really struggled with whether to make this or what to do. I don't want this to feel performative, and I don't want to detract from real work that people are doing. But I know that a lot of people who know me in real life keep up with my videos so that they know what's happening, because I have withdrawn a lot from social media. I have a bunch of video footage from the whole month of January and some from the late December that has just been sitting on my phone. Some of it edited and ready to go, some of it edited and just needing captions, some of it completely unedited. And every time I think about posting something, it just feels like I need to say something so you know what's going on for me personally, because many of you do know me personally. You're just a random person who's getting this short, hi, sorry, this is not like a news channel, this is not that exciting, I don't even post that often, this is a weird video for you to get. It is a book channel, so I'm going to talk about 2 books that might be worth picking up from your local library. Last year I read The Dream Hotel by Leila Leilani, and it is a really interesting, pretty commercial read that the author openly talks about in her author's note, doing research and being inspired in some of what she writes by existing United States pre-trial immigration detention. By the way, The Dream Hotel is not actually about immigration, but this book is. Everyone Who Is Gone Is Here is a journalist's look at the history of asylum seeking in the United States, and particularly it focuses on Central America and Central American migrants. This was released in 2024, which means that it was written before then. It does not go through the 2024 election or what happened in 2025 for obvious reasons, but it did help me to understand a lot more of what I was hearing during the election and during the lead up to it from people, and it helped me to just know a lot more about history that happened both before I was born, but while I was alive as well. It goes through everyone from Jimmy Carter to Ronald Reagan to Barack Obama to a tiny amount of Joe Biden as well. I think this is especially interesting in the context of the fact that the United States Department of Immigration and Customs Enforcement is only 23 years old, but we have obviously had laws around immigration and have been enforcing them for much longer than that. Yeah, that is what I'm going to say. Thanks for watching.